Hi everybody, my name is Kiernan B. Today we're going to talk all about how to set intention and manifest your dream desires. Before we get started, please consider hitting the subscribe button and let's jump right in. So I have 10 tips for you to set intention and manifest. Let's jump in. So number one is to follow the moon. Really working with the moon and following the phases and looking up at it and appreciating the energy that it gives off. The moon is linked to our emotions. So when we're able to tune into the energy of the moon, we're able to work with our emotions and feel and process and embrace our emotions that come up. So you can work with the new moon, which is all about new beginnings and setting intention. That's when I would recommend really journaling out, writing out, doing thought work of, okay, what do I want? Where am I going? What can I take action on? What new dreams and visions and desires am I looking for? What are the big visions down the road that I'm chipping away to get to? What are the little ones that I can do now, that I can start now? Getting clear on that. Then you can do the work with the first quarter moon, which is all about action, action, action. I always do my videos around the first quarter moon because I know I'm going to be energized and excited to do them. It's actually a first quarter moon a couple nights ago. Then the full moon comes in, and I love the full moon because it's always like, I did all that action. Now I can kind of rest for a second and enjoy what is already manifested. Because I've noticed when I am doing all of the work by the full moon, it's starting to pop up all over. And if it hasn't, I know that it's on its way. Then with the full moon, we can also release. We can get rid of things that are no longer working or no longer serving us. And then we'll move into the last quarter moon. Rest, recharge, rejuvenation. You've done the work. Surrender. Let the flow take you into the next new moon. I have the hardest time with the third quarter moon. I'm tired. My body wants a nap. And I, in my head, just want to do more action because I like the growth. I want to see more manifest. But honestly, that is the most crucial part. Being in the productive world that we live in, a lot of times we as humans forget to take that rest, rejuvenation, recharge. Time to turn inward in that moment, right? So I suggest doing the things that you love for yourself during that third quarter moon. Take care, nourish your body, your being, your spirit, your mind. Yeah. Okay, so number two, I have to write it all out. We touched on this just a little bit with the new moon, but really writing it all out, getting everything out of here onto paper, because all of your thoughts, all of your ideas, all your dreams, your visions are clogging up and taking up space here. The more you're thinking about them, the more your mind is spending energy on that, the more energy it takes up here. So when we're able to get it all out on paper, we're freeing up the space in our mind to be able to take action on the things that we want to manifest. Yeah. Also, with writing it out and really every detail when you write it out, it's also really good for getting that flow of good feelings. When we feel good, we align with what we want and what we desire so that it's a straight shot to it. When we're up here in our mind and having the thoughts of that are making us feel graspy or lack or give it to me now, that can cause resistance and give you a longer path to the thing that you want to manifest. So if you're writing it out, really getting that good feeling flow, bringing in gratitude, thank you now, then you can have that straight shot there. Number three is to declare it. After you've gotten clear with what you want, declare it. Be specific. If you want more money, how much? If you want abundance, what kind? If you want love, from where? From who? What kind of love? If you want to manifest that dream partner, what does that dream partner look like, feel like, smell like, sound like? What would they do on a daily basis? Who are they inside? Get very specific on what you are calling in. Number 4 is to visualize it. So I always, with my yoga students at the beginning of class, I tell everybody to close their eyes, breathe into their heart, and then I tell them to envision it, to feel it here, to embody it, to feel it, to radiate it throughout their being and out into the world, out into the universe. That is such an important part. When we visualize, we're able to feel. We're able to see it. It's almost tangible, right? Our mind does not know the difference whether the moment is happening or has already happened. Our mind has no idea that it's fake, kind of, right? If we are visualizing it, we're giving our mind the signal that it's already happened, which we're giving our feelings that signal that we're in it. Then we're able to feel our way there and it'll manifest quicker. Yeah. I believe that visualizing, feeling those elevated emotions mixed with the visualization creates magic. It's amazing. It has done amazing things for me, and I know it will for you too. So number 5, we kind of got this mixed in with the visualization, but I want to really emphasize it again, to embody it, feel it, radiate it. You got to feel it in your heart. Gratitude's a really great way to get there if you don't quite know what your manifestation is going to feel like. However, I encourage you to explore and think of feelings and feel within your heart. As you visualize, notice what it feels like in your body and your being. Yeah. Number 6 is to step into your intentions. Step into them. So if I have an intention, let's say I'm just going to go with money because that's always the one that everyone wants. So if I have an intention to get X amount of money, then I'm going to come from that place now like I already have that money, right? So if I feel like I already have the money, so much quicker to get, because again, you're no longer resisting, you're opening up the path so you're aligned and it's a straight shot there. So a goal is a place to come from, not to get to. Rich Litvin actually said that. And I love that idea. Step into it. It is now. It is happening now. The more you can step into it now, the easier it's going to be. And the happier we're going to feel, right? When we have that lack mentality, when we come into, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that, we are making it clear to ourselves that it is not there. We're focusing on what is not instead of what is or what can be. Yeah. I know that manifestation and setting intention can be a little bit confusing at first, but it really just takes playing with it. I really would just start somewhere and chip away, and it's a journey, a process. It's exciting. Number 7 is action, action, action. You cannot have an intention and have it manifest. You cannot get the results without taking the action. A lot of times, I know this happened to me at first when I started manifesting. I have the intention, I do the visualization, I do the meditating, I do the yoga. I would do everything but taking the action. I would sit and think that if I visualized it, if I did the meditation, if I did all the inner work, that everything would just kind of float to me. However, I have learned that when I do all of that internal work, I take the action, the outer shows me the internal work I've been doing. And the action is so fun, super fun. One key that I want to emphasize here with action taking is that you are creating. It is an art. Think of doing a painting. You have a clean slate and you're going to paint your masterpiece on that. If you sit and get in your head while painting, that painting is going to be 10 times harder and probably not look anything like you thought it would. If you, however, were to sit down, maybe turn on some music, get in your heart space and breathe and enjoy the process while you're painting, let your heart paint. By the end, you're going to have a masterpiece. Yeah. So as you are taking the action and creating the things in your life, treat it like an art. Magic happens there. Number 8, check in, shift, release. As you are setting intention, you're taking the action, you're resting, take times to check in, to take a moment to close your eyes, to breathe. How am I feeling? How do I want to feel? Am I feeling the way I want to feel? What is working? What is not working here? Yeah, that check-in point is going to be amazing. So many times we do not slow down enough while taking action to do a simple check-in, to do a simple wait. How am I doing? How are things going? There's power behind just taking 3 seconds to check in. Then after you've checked in, if you're noticing things that need to be shifted, do the shifting. Simple, right? When we check in, we shift, we release what's no longer serving us, we move on. However, if we bulldoze through that, we don't take that time at the end, there's going to be a lot more shifting, a lot more releasing, probably a lot of change that needs to happen. Do the work. Check in, shift, release what you need to release, let go. Number 9 is to rest and recharge. Do not forget to rest, to recharge. When I'm teaching yoga, there's always a point where I put people in child's pose for a second. And I always take a second to reiterate. This is the time. You've done the work. Take a moment to pause, rest, rejuvenate, recharge, right? Number 10, result time. You've done it. Let the results come to you. There is always sort of a time where you kind of have to wait for all the action and all the things to catch up with you. The physical world takes a moment to bring it to you. So as you are here, I'm actually going to do a video on the void, they call it, of waiting for the results to come in. That moment and what to do and how to keep yourself balanced and emotionally stable while you wait for it. Because a lot of times we have that, our mind kicks in, right? Our mind's like, where is it? I did all the action. Gets a little impatient, right? So I'll do a video on that. However, while you're waiting for the results, thank you, thank you, thank you. Gratitude, attitude, yes. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. And then once you get it, thank you, thank you, thank you. Gratitude again. Pour gratitude out of your heart. The more you are grateful, the more you will attract. I promise you that. Yeah. There are my 10 tips for setting intention and manifesting anything that you want into your life. I also want to remind you that it takes time. It's a journey, a process. Let things unfold. It's beautiful if you allow it to be beautiful. Get into your heart, get out of your mind. Yeah. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. I'll see you next time on my channel. Wait. I have a worksheet for you that you can get and download with all of the steps that we talked about. You can print it out or you can just look at it on your computer. And yeah, I'll link it down below. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.